You should buy Bitcoin. Really? Throughout history, humans have used various mediums of exchange for trades, from animals to grain to shell to metal coins to salt to precious stones to paper money to what we know now, fiat currencies. Fiat currencies are currencies issued by governments. You have one of them in your wallet. They are US dollar, euro, yen, pesos. These currencies don't have to be backed by anything, meaning their value is based on the faith of the population. In 1971, the US dollar got decorrelated from the gold standard. This means that before 1971, the price of a dollar was following the price of gold. For example, at that time, if 1 ounce of gold was worth $20, you could exchange $20 for 1 ounce of gold. For that to happen, the government had to buy gold before issuing any money to ensure that the dollar could be converted into gold in a 1-to-1 ratio. This was until the government decided to put the US dollar off the gold standard. From that point, the value of a dollar was no longer maintained by gold but by the government. And you can see how well the US dollar performed compared to gold since the decorrelation on this chart. Well, not so great. And because you have to trust governments to ensure that your life savings don't get burned by inflation, let me introduce this new idea. Bitcoin, the king of cryptocurrencies. We are gonna play a little challenge. My goal is to make you buy Bitcoin. If I made you buy Bitcoin by the end of this video, I win. If I did not manage to convince you to buy Bitcoin at the end of this video, you win. The 21st century is the digitalization era. Amazon transformed books into digital books. Facebook transformed entertainment into digital entertainment. Bitcoin is transforming money into digital money. Bitcoin is the king. It has been the best performing asset on earth since its creation in 2009. This makes a 15-year domination over the world, and let me tell you something. If you would have bought $100 worth of Bitcoin in 2011, it would be worth over $2 million today. Not only it offers potential returns on investment, Bitcoin is a technological revolution intending to reshape the financial world. Unless you're broke, you probably know that you can't send as much money as you want to someone. Before your transaction is validated, you will need the approval of your bank to complete the transaction. If your bank doesn't want to make the transaction, you won't be able to. Worst case, the bank can freeze your money, or even steal it if it goes bankrupt. Bitcoin fixes these issues. It is permissionless and you can take custody of it. You will never need a justification for your transaction. If you want to send, let's say, $20 worth of Bitcoin, it will work exactly the same as if you want to send 30 million worth of Bitcoin. Even better, you do not need a bank to hold your money for you. You can hold it yourself. This means your money can't be frozen nor lost by someone else's fault. But wait, if a bank is not involved, how does it work? Well, Bitcoin has been created in a way that it doesn't need a central authority to be run. This digital asset is in reality a protocol that is run by thousands of computers all over the world. This is called decentralization. If one computer fails, the system still stands. This makes Bitcoin resistant to hack and all kinds of attack. What a safe way to store your money, isn't it? Still not convinced? Well, let me get the fear out of the way. It is often said that Bitcoin is a risky investment because the market is volatile. But in reality, it is volatile because it is not risky. For example, let's say you invest in a house. If one day you want to sell the house, you will not be able to in a single day. Unlike Bitcoin, which is liquid, you can buy Bitcoin at your grandmother's house in the middle of the night and get rid of it the very next second. Now, hear me out. I have a question for you. If you had to invest your hardly earned money on something, what would it be? Is it gold, stocks, or a new idea? I suggest you consider an asset that is not inflationary. What is not inflationary? Bitcoin. Bitcoin is often compared to gold, and it has many of its characteristics. But one thing that makes Bitcoin better than gold is that it has a limited supply. There will never be more than 21 million Bitcoins. Unlike gold, whose maximum supply is unknown. Have you ever tried to transport your gold from one place to another? Oh wait, I forgot you were broke. You don't have any gold. But let's imagine you owned physical gold. It would require a lot of effort and it would cost you money to transport it from, let's say, a city to another. Bitcoin doesn't have this issue. It is portable and convenient to hold. In fact, you could hold your Bitcoin in your head. How, you might say? The answer is simple. Your Bitcoin is stored in a crypto wallet, and to open it, you need a series of 12 to 24 words. So by memorizing these words, you can hold the asset in your brain. I wouldn't recommend it though. One brain freeze and you can say bye to your Bitcoin. Have you ever rooted for a sports team? Got excited when the team won and shed a tear when the team lost? Well, Bitcoin is just like that. A team of hundreds of millions of people all rooting for the same thing. This makes Bitcoin a strong brand, and it benefits to its popularity, driving the price even higher. If I convinced you to buy Bitcoin, you are allowed to subscribe to this channel. To end this video, I'll leave you with a quote from Victor Hugo. No one can stop an idea whose time has come.